Oh,
Yo, what's
am
good,
I?
bro?
What's going on, bro?
Welcome to the show. Appreciate you coming in.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
No problem. It's Sproul or Spree.
Spree well, spree well.
Spreewell.
Yeah.
What made you go from Spree World to Spree?
Uh, honestly, I don't even know. It was just a slight change for real, for real. Like, I guess people didn't really know how to pronounce spree well,
Mm-hmm.
and like didn't know where it came from, and so I was just like, I'm about to just switch it up for spree.
And how'd you come about getting that name as well?
All right, so my name is Latrell, right?
Right.
And there's a basketball player named Latrell Sprewell. So I just took the last name of Sprewell, try to like finesse it or whatever, try to make it my own. And yeah,
That's tough because I know you had like a basketball background as well, too, other than
yeah,
music as well. Yeah.
yeah.
So you kind of
Back in
like
the
maybe
days.
had the little connection of basketball still and kind of mixed it in your music.
Yeah, I guess you could
Yeah,
say that.
yeah, yeah. So I know you dropped Colgate Vibes, and then you had
Not,
Midsummer Madness. Midsummer Madness was first, and then I know Free Flow was like a banger. Like that joint was creating some buzz around in the scenes. And then with Colgate Vibes, you had this song with Lex Batcher too. Shout out Lex. Cold as Ice and the Another Dimension as well. Those two were doing numbers as well. So
appreciate
projects, other projects come in, more projects.
it. Yeah, so like collegiate vibes, like that's what it was called, like collegiate vibes. So like that was my first joint. I put that on SoundCloud. And then my first drop on like all streaming platforms was Midsummer Madness. And
Hmm.
then after Midsummer Madness it was Collegiate Vibes Volume 2. So yeah. Shout out Lex Bradshire, she did her thing on that verse. But yeah, I got more projects coming soon. I actually have a project coming up the 19th of February. It's called Intergalactic Visions. And so, yeah. And I might drop something like on Valentine's Day too. So, something's like,
Any upcoming features, special features?
nah, see, like with features, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy with features now. I don't know. Like,
You
it's
on your
weird.
solo dolo, independent
Yeah,
wave.
I'm just trying to like, I'm trying to make a way for myself first. You know what I'm saying? Before I start
Hmm.
features.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
I know you do producing as well too, right?
Yeah, yeah. I started off producing. To be honest, like I started off making beats. I've been doing that since like sophomore year of high school, for real, for real.
Hmm.
Um, and then I just started rapping like probably like the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, and then I was just messing around, like experimenting, for real, for real. And then, once people started, saying, "Oh yeah, you should keep going," I just started taking it serious a little bit. So yeah,
Hmm.
keep
And
going.
I in your sound that in your music I've been listening to and everything, it's kind of reminds me of like a Pierre Bourne come up, like how you started as like a producer first, and then you got into the rap scene. But
Yeah.
also with that coming, your sound kind of like has that melodic, like trippy kind of effect to it too. What made you create that kind of flow? Where'd you and everything with that?
Man, honestly, I was just experimenting, like I said, but
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of inspirations though, like Travis Scott for sure when it comes to like that type of trippy sound. Um, Pierre Bourne as well. Uh, let's see, I listen to a lot of like artists that are very diverse. When it comes to that sound, like I kind of want to capture what I'm visualing, like visualizing type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I
Right,
want
right.
you to see my vision in the music that I produce, like making type thing. So yeah.
So for people who haven't heard of you, what can they hear in your raps? And also, what other genres and music do you listen to? Because I know you said you listen to all kinds, and that kind of incorporates with your music.
Right. And my raps, honestly, I'm gonna be real. It depends on like what type of like mood you're looking for, cause like um, hmm, I don't even know how to really explain it. Like I just go into the studio, which is actually my room for real. And I just like whatever I'm feeling, I punch in. Or sometimes it could be a freestyle, it could be a breakdown. It depends on what like mood I'm in. So whatever mood you're trying to get into, it depends. Like it's really varies. You know what I'm saying? I have a variety of like sounds.
Hmm.
So But I don't be talking about like no street shit because I ain't no street nigga. You feel me? So
Right, right, right. No cap in
yeah,
the rap. You feel
no
me?
cap on the right. I ain't no street nigga. So yeah.
Right, right. And other artists that you've worked with prior in the past that maybe you would maybe work with again now, and other an artist that you have produced for as well. Other artists that you produce for.
Let me see. Just Kenny. Uh, he's a rapper like around the Oakland Mills area. So
Hmm.
he doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He actually reached out to me for a feature. I was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So we just locked in with that. So I would definitely work with him again. I would definitely like to work with a lot more people that's in the area. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I see a lot of people doing big things, like Shum. You know what I'm saying? They doing things. Damn Risky, H Trail, uh, Micah Midas. You know what I'm saying? Lex, of course, doing her thing.
Hmm.
We got Takim, you feel me? You got a lot of people out there. Wise, Rasta, everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's like holding their weight. So I would love to like collaborate with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And for the area, for the people that you've named in like the area you're speaking of, for people who don't know that area, where are you from? Your and everything with that, and like your history growing, and how was life growing up as well?
All right, man. So yeah, I'm originally from let's see, PG County, Maryland. I would say I was born in Tacoma Park, Maryland, actually.
Hmm.
And then I moved and then I was in Beltsville for like 5 years. And then I moved to Columbia, so I pretty much lived like my whole life in Columbia for real, for real. But I've been in and out of PG County, so I kind of like know the PG. I know the people in PG County. I know the culture of PG County. I know how like the movement and everything. And then as a culture in Howard County too. So yeah, so growing up in Howard County, it was cool. It was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I went to school in PG County, like elementary school all the way to like middle school. Then I moved. And yeah, it's I don't know. It was a different feel because I went from a private school to a public school. So I don't know. It was just because it's a mixture of cultures now in Howard County.
Right.
You got Baltimore, you got PG County, you got DC, you got Baltimore County, you got everybody in Howard County. So it's like it's a mixture of cultures. So it was weird at first, but I got used to it. You feel me? So I grew into it, and then yeah, it's pretty much it. Made friends, and yeah, it's pretty much it. Growing in that culture.
And from PG County to Howard County,
You said what?
was it a culture shock?
Um, yeah, it was. I would say, especially like because I was going like in between. I was going back and forth from PG County to like Howard County in between summers and things like that. I have friends living in PG County, so every time I would go back, uh, and like experience what they was doing, and then like comparing to like what I was living in, it was just like it was kind of different, but it's not really that different.
Right. And
Yeah,
for people who don't really know about Howard County, and or really kind of like they look like, I know some people have like maybe a different perspective of Howard County. Well, the people in the DMV who look outside Howard County in, and then for people who don't know about Howard County at all, maybe just totally from a different area, what
right.
was it like growing up in Howard County, or like back then or now, for people who really don't know too much about Howard County
I
and
mean,
the
honestly,
life there in Howard
right,
County?
right, right. Honestly, it's slow. I mean, it's not really nothing to do in Howard County like that now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Back then, of course, we was going to school and things like that. So of course there was things to do, but sports, extracurricular activities and things like that. But like going back now, it's not really much to do. So I don't know. It's pretty much like a slow town, slow area. You feel me?
Right,
I
right,
fuck with it though. I like it though. I definitely like it.
right,
So and of course, I'm still supporting the people that's from there, and I pretty much say I'm from there now. So yeah,
right, right. Because I live in Howard County too, and from what I see, like it's not as bad as what people perceive it to be.
right. I
People
mean,
kind of like
I
look
fuck with
down on us because and say we're kind of like stuck up prude because like it's so like a rich ass county. You feel me?
it. It's
But
not even like that.
like for most, like for everywhere you go, like you can't really
Yeah,
judge it until you go there, right? You feel me?
facts, exactly.
So like that's to say that like I'm glad you said when you were talking about like how county was cool for real, because like
Yeah,
it's not as bad as what it seems.
it's not at all.
Right, right,
I mean, you got nice places everywhere. You got rough places everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
right, right, right,
It is what it is, but it's totally different from, the whole DMV. It's different from the DMV. You know what I'm saying? You know how
right,
people
right,
claim DMV like DC, like PG County, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah,
different. So it's
right. Even though we in the DMV, I say we have our kind of own wave out
oh,
here
we definitely
for
have our
real,
own
low
sound
key,
for
because we
sure. We
got like
definitely have our own
all the cultures mixed in one, like
facts.
low
Definitely
key.
have our own sound. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And so more projects like are you said you were dropping some one on in February, correct? Right?
yeah. I'm
And
dropping.
then
I might drop two things in February. It depends.
okay, and then visuals are visuals coming up as well.
Yeah, so I'm trying to, that's in the works. That's actually in the works. I'm trying to, scope out some people that can actually capture my vision. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not trying to just go to anybody and they just give me like a BS type of work.
You're right.
Um, but yeah, man, I'm still searching for real. Like trying to find somebody. I'm actually trying to collaborate with I'm trying to form a team for real, for real.
Right.
And yeah, man, we just work our way up from there for real.
So I'm gonna go into 2 points: your vision and then your team. With your vision with like visuals, what kind of concept would you want when coming to like creating a music video? Like sort of like would you are you trying to like maybe tell a story in your vision, or like doing some screenwrite, or sort of like the normal music videos where like just people in the
If
background
you know,
and
right, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
All right, so it depends. Like it could be a mixture of like both actually, because the lyrics could go hard, so I want everybody to be turned. However, like the beats and everything, it could be like I need it to be visually pleasing. So I want you to like kind of hear or like see what I'm like hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like I just need that to be like, dang, like make it like a movie type thing. You feel me? Like a movie type feel. I want like a cinema type. I don't know. I'm trying to produce for like movies and things like that. That's how I really want to go for real.
So you want to be a director as well, go into that lane, like sort of like a CD, like a creative director.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Facts.
And then now touching the I said I was going to touch the visuals, your visual concept, and then your team. Are you trying to create a collective or a label when talking about your team?
A collective. It don't have to be a label. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, cause and I know everybody want to do their own, different lanes and everything. Everybody want to do their own different thing and things like that. So, it doesn't have to be tied down to just a label. It could be a collective. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to work with anybody. For real, for real.
right. Just like a group of expertise coming
Right,
together to make great content, basically.
right. Yeah, quality content, man. That's all it is.
Right. And anyone in your team yet, or people that you may be working with, trying to bring up in the scene, in the rap scene, rap culture?
I mean, that's in the works. Honestly, that's in the works. I can't really say too much about that, but yeah, it's in the works. Hopefully, it come to light soon. But if not, it's still in the works. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yes, yes. So next steps for you, like what are you coming with to like you know even generate more publicity, because you were creating buzz already. So what, like, for your fans, so what are you going to do now to even create more buzz to get out there even more? Shows, tours, um
Honestly, whatever it takes me, man. For real, for real. Like, I got to discuss that with booking agencies and managers and things like that to see
mhm.
what's the next thing. But with Corona going on, it can't. I don't know. We're gonna make something work out for real. So I don't know. I'm really just trying to push my production this year. Like I'm really
Mhm.
just to really like produce for. I don't know. I'm just trying to make my way in producing first, and then
All
if
right.
if I find that opportunity to rap as well, then that'd be cool. But I'm really focusing on producing right now.
Who would you want to produce for in the rap game?
Currently, Travis Scott for real. Uh, Trippie Redd. Um, let's see who else. I don't know. I could switch up. I could switch up a lot of different artists. You know what I'm saying? So like, if they want an R&B feel, I would work with Brent. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right,
it could
right.
be Bryson. Uh, I want to produce for Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like all these people. You feel me? Like anybody that's hot right now, I pretty much want to produce for them.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. And other than music and producing, what other hobbies or things do you like doing?
Um, honestly, like just I really don't be doing nothing for real. I'll be real. Like I be in my studio in my room, you know what I'm saying, making music. Um, I probably just get some motivation from YouTube. I stay on YouTube a lot,
Mhm.
so like I probably watch vlogs of like artists. I'm like, man, I want to be there one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that just like sparks inspiration, sparks motivation. Um, searching like how to make so and so type beat, like just just trying to gain knowledge in music and things like that from other
Mhm.
different sources. That's pretty much what I do in my free time. Like I'm a music junkie for real.
So
Yeah.
quiet. So you're quiet and collected until it's time to pop out, and then boom, you just gonna hit niggas with the whole wave of shit on some like sneaky assassin shit, basically.
On some quiet shit, you know what I'm saying? On some humble
Yeah,
shit.
sneaky incognito, sneaky moves,
On
basically.
some humble shit. Yeah.
Yeah, humble. Oh, that's good. That's good.
For sure. Yes,
That's
sir.
good. That's good. And then I know you had the do rag gang going on. You still got the you still got the waves going, or
Yeah, I do, but like my hair fucked up right now. I ain't got no cut right now. I can't I can't show it. So yeah, that's why I pretty much been rocking the wave do rags, you know what I'm saying? Doing the do rag wave. That's because like
favorite do
quarantine.
rag you are
You said
favorite
favorite
do
do rag?
rag. Yeah, you got
Uh, gotta be the silk. I mean, anything silky, you know what I'm saying? It can't be it can't be no like polyester shit. It gotta be silky. Silky do
yeah.
rag.
You smoke?
I got people watching this giant fool. I can't really say too much.
You said what?
So I got some people watching this giant fool. I can't really say too much. But recreational, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Recreationally, yeah.
Recreational, yeah.
Yeah. Cause
Right.
look, hey, I smoke. It's 2021. We all probably smoke for real, for real.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah, yeah. Who's that? What's up, Trina?
But now, how's everything going for you, bro? I see you doing everything with the open ears ENT, man. That's what's up, man. You doing numbers right now. For real, for real.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Congratulations.
I'm listen, man. I'm trying. Like with the DMV and everything, we have so much potential. Like I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
preaching that until I'm
sure.
up. Like we have so much potential to like sort of like be like an Atlanta scene, because you know how Atlanta's
Yeah,
hot right now, and like, but what they're doing to keep them up is like basically working together with each other. Like you see one person blow up, then they'll put on someone else, and like it
mhm.
just domino effect. And they've
Facts.
been doing that for years,
Right.
starting with like Coach K and Gucci Man, all the way to these new hot artists like
Baby and that.
Heed and Got It and
Baby, yeah.
Lil
Yep.
Baby and Ghana and all these, but it started with one person. It's just been trickling down. So I feel like if the DMV was to come together as more of like a collective and everything, like we would be up for real, for real. So I'm trying to, with the open ears, I guess I'm trying to tie all that together by like doing interviews with people all the way from DC, Virginia, Maryland, all the way up to Baltimore area too. But not just the DMV. I kind of want to expand out too to
Right.
other places as well, all over. I'm trying to go worldwide with this shit. I want to be
Facts. I
like the no jumper of the East. You feel me? Like
feel that.
starting in my hometown, like from where I'm from, the DMV, from Laurel, Maryland. Build it up out here, and then keep that shit going. And push it. And then when
Facts.
I'm up, I'm gonna keep the headquarters in out here, because I know I'm like, this is my origin. This is my home. This is where I'm from. So I'm gonna keep at it and just keep going. But it's gonna work in due time. Just gotta stay consistent.
I feel that.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
Doing big things. That's what's up, bro. For real.
yeah. I'm trying.
But
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Now you doing big things with the producing though. Like for real. Like I've been noticing. I've been noticing the work.
appreciate you, bro. I'm trying to, bro. I'm trying to do it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a jack of all trades. Like I'm trying to mix, I'm trying to master, trying to produce, trying to rap, try to do a little something, everything for me. So
Right.
yeah, but like I'm really like my niche is production. You feel me? Like
Right.
I'm just really trying to grind that in, and that's like pretty much so it could be set in stone. So like I don't really got to worry about you know if I don't make it in rapping because I can fall back on production. You feel me? So
Right. Right. Now with production, do you do like mix and mastering as well?
I try to, you know what I'm saying? So like my projects that I produced, I mean that I like released uh on the bigger like platforms like Apple Music, Spotify, like all of that I produced and mixed
Hmm.
and mastered as well. So I just try to do it all. You feel me? Like I just try to do it all. Even though some, I look back at some of my old things. It's just like, damn, I could have done it a little bit better. But it's all about a learning experience and things like that. So
Right.
never too much.
Favorite instrument when you're producing music? Like what's your go-to kit or like your go-to sound when you're like really creating something?
Oh man, that's hard, bro. That's hard, bro.
Is it like a 808 usage, maybe
Right.
a
I was about
snare
to say
usage?
808s, but like I've been like I don't know. I've kind of progressed with like different sounds over time. I
Hmm.
remember when I started off, I was doing strictly like almost 808s and like kicks and all that. I was really just trying to get that hard punch. You feel me? But now it's more like percussion, like other percussion instruments. So like it could be a small little um like a small little snare in the background or a small little like Congo sound or like rolling hi hats, like all those type of like different percussion sounds.
Hmm. So
Uh,
incorporating more like a lively sound in your beats, like yeah.
yeah, you could say that, but also like a more like a bounce to it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like probably want, I want
Okay.
I want people to like nod their heads
Really.
like when they listen to my yeah.
So your beats, who would you say like they kind of like resemble a little bit so people can maybe get an idea of like your sound with your beats? Would it be like a, from what I'm hearing, maybe like I kind of get like that. Yeah, like I said earlier, probably like that Pierre Bourne, like
Mm,
Cardi type bounce. Is that
right.
like maybe like the style you're going for, or like I know you want you're of course you have your own style, but like are you trying to put like with something with that, like what's the twist like? Cause I know like you come with we come with the twist, so
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right. I'm all right. So I'm gonna try to break it down. Let's see. All right. So like the vision that I kind of go for, it depends. It really depends on the mood. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I love like my favorite type of sounds is like the melodies, right? So like bright melodies, but like hard hitting drums, and that all came from like that all inspired from like the Neptunes. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm a huge inspiration. Like well, not a huge inspiration. They inspired me. You know what I'm saying? Pharrell Williams and Chad Hugo, like bro, they was holding the weight in the early 2000s.
Oh yeah,
Like it was,
Pharrell,
yeah.
definitely,
Oh yeah,
definitely. Like
exactly.
Pharrell is a musical
Yeah,
iconic
genius,
legend. Like
pioneer,
pioneer. Like
facts.
people know little. Like he's well known, but still they know little about him. If you go more in depth in like what he did for
Yeah,
the rap culture.
bro. The amount of music he produced for people, bro, it's so crazy. Like his
Yeah,
discography is insane.
yeah.
But yeah. But so yeah, that's how I kind of like got like inspired by that. So I try to capture that sound, but kind of like with a new era feel, like in this type of era, not back then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I also try to get that. I don't know. I try to get that DMV bounce, and so I got that DMV bounce inspiration was from Sparkeem. I ain't gonna lie, like Sparkeem got that crank, like
Crank.
Sparkeem be cranking.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like your head really be nodded
Like
every
bobbing
time.
up and down. Yeah,
Facts, you feel
like
me?
a
So
bobblehead. Like can't
yeah.
stop.
So I'm trying to capture that, but like try to capture that to my own type of sound. Also with like the melodies, so like the bright melodies. You know what I'm saying? Or like it could be weird sounds. You feel me?
Mhm.
I'm not trying to have like a simple 808 clap hi hat. You know what I'm saying? That type of beat. I'm trying to be diverse with it. So yeah,
With your beats, are you like more of like a sampler? Like, do you take samples and like mix it in, or you just do your own thing sometimes?
yeah. So with that, it depends. You know what I'm saying? So when R&B sounds, R&B type sounds, I would kind of like look for R&B vocal loops, vocal samples, and try to like mix it in with my own production. Um, but like for trap or like other sounds, I don't know. I could fish for loops, which is kind of easy, but I could also like try to like create my own type of like melody from my keyboard or something, or like come up with a weird sound or like reverse it, something, do something so I can make it different. You know.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Best, I mean, your favorite program that you use,
I use
producing
FL.
program.
I use
FL
FL
Studios
Studio.
is GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure there's more, uh, like great softwares out there. But like that's my go-to right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't have access to anything else. But and I started off with FL Studio, so I got the the upgraded edition. So yeah, I'm sticking with FL Studio.
Would you move to another program or just like build since you started with FL, got really good with FL, continue FL?
Um, I wouldn't even say I'm an expert at FL yet. I'm pretty sure there's more things I can learn. So until I get like like really acquainted with FL, I feel like I can move on to something else. But I just need to like master FL first.
Hmm.
And I'm trying to I'm trying to like make it where you don't say, oh yeah, it's an FL Studio type beat. You know what I'm saying? Like how certain beats you could be like, oh yeah, you could tell it's an FL Studio type beat. I ain't trying to capture that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When people are basically saying like the beat sounds simple, like
Yeah, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm trying to make it a complex type of production so you didn't even know that it came out of FL Studio.
yeah.
Yeah,
So when you making your beats, you like to throw in things to like kind of throw people off guard, like oh shit, I didn't know this was gonna come, or maybe like reverse it and bring it back, like oh shit, I didn't expect that like comeback. You feel me?
right. Yeah,
Or that
yeah, that's
chop
it.
or that pause.
Facts.
Yeah, to like really throw people off guard, but it still cranks at the same time.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't even know how I got inspired. Well, I got inspired by that. I ain't gonna lie by Drake, cause like when he had that whole Toronto sound, like of course it was the main type of verse, and then like at the end of the verse, he either slowed it down and chopped it or something. So I get that inspiration from him, and also from Houston. You feel me? Like that whole chopped and screwed type of sound. Like I mess with that heavy. So yeah, I get that from a lot of places for real.
For sure, for sure. So we gonna wrap up this interview, but um, anything you want to tell your fans that they don't know about you, or like what's to come, where they can follow, find your beats, find your information.
All right, bet. So let's go. Where do I start? I'm releasing a project February 19th. Look out for that on all streaming platforms under the name of Spree. That's $PREE.
Hmm.
That's on SoundCloud, Spotify, yeah, all the streaming platforms. You can find all my music on there. Um, you can follow my social media at spree.mp3. Uh, that's SPREE.mp3.
Hmm.
Um, Also, I produce like I show my other like stuff and work on my main profile, which is Trillionaire. The one that we're linking right now. So follow me on that. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. I just it's
And
a lot of
y'all
things
know what
coming
the
soon.
fuck is going on, man. It's the hottest upcoming podcast, Open Ears, man. We with my man Latrell, Spreewell. You feel me?
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
for coming on the show, man.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
No problem. No problem. All right, bro. Be safe.
All right, bro.